Curtis Sliwa joins me now. Curtis, good to have you with us. You hear what Harry Enton says. He's not the only one saying it. Take a look at this poll. Who would you vote for if the only candidates, this is the Fox poll, this is New York Times CNN, excuse me, mamdani 45, Cuomo 46. That makes it a very, very tight race in that scenario. What do you say?
Well, Martha McCallum.
Welcome, first of all.
Typical New York Times form. They didn't do a one-on-one. Zohran Mamdani against the Republican candidate, Curtis Sliwa. First off, the polls have been wrong. If we believe the polls back in June, Andrew Cuomo was going to have a coronation as mayor. Zohran Mamdani was 40 points down. He beat him by 13 points. As soon as that happened, I was being told, drop out for Eric Adams. Drop out for Eric Adams. Imagine how foolish I would have been yesterday if I had dropped out for Eric Adams, who dropped out. And by the way, the king of the dropouts is Andrew Cuomo, bar none. He dropped out when he was running for governor against Carl McCall, and then dropped out and fled impeachment from Albany to get out to the Hamptons to be with his billionaire friends. Now, remember, President Trump was up on impeachment charges. Did he flee to Mar-a-Lago? No. When he was on trial in New York under lawfare in Alvin Bragg's court, and because Tish James was prosecuting, he went into court and fought. Andrew Cuomo never fights anything. He runs. In fact, he told his billionaire friends, if I lose to Zohran Mamdani, I'm joining you in fleeing to Florida. My campaign has always been improve, don't move. You fight for what you know is right, which is law and order, public safety, hiring more cops, quality of life. Zohran Mamdani and Andrew Cuomo share the same values.
But with you staying in, the likelihood that you will force a Mamdani win is very high, no matter, and I know you don't believe these poll numbers, but if you and Cuomo are taking votes from each other, essentially, Mamdani has a very clear path here, no?
Mamdani beat Andrew Cuomo in a Democratic primary.
But Cuomo's still in the race.
Excuse me, as an independent, try to find him on the ballot. You want to go on a search and find mission through a maze? Andrew Cuomo has no chance. He's not out in the streets.
So you realize that if Mamdani wins, there's going to be pressure on you. You are a tried and true New Yorker. As you point out, you spend a lot of time in the streets here. What are you going to say if someone turns to you and says, look, you should have done the right thing. You should have done what Eric Adams is and gotten out of this race. It was the only chance to beat Mamdani.
Oh, really? And meantime, Andrew Cuomo and the rest will, because of fear, fright, and hysteria, flee to Florida. Remember John Paul Jones, the father of our Navy, was told, surrender your ship to the British, you have no chance. You're going down to Davy Jones's locker. On his tomb at Annapolis, it says, I have just begun to fight. 36 days, I raised more money locally than Eric Adams, Cuomo, and Mamdani together. 3 commercials on air, 3 more to come.
Let me ask you this.
I have 7 headquarters.
I know you've had a difficult
out?
relationship over the years with Trump, but is there any chance that he sweeps in and says, I want everyone to support Curtis Sliwa? Have you talked to him? Have you tried to ask him to do that? Because I know you guys have a difficult pass.
Listen, Martha, we just saw a far more important subject than who's the next mayor of New York City, peace in Gaza. And I have suggested if the president can bring peace in Gaza, which is a very difficult thing to do, he takes away the strength of Zohran Mamdani. Zohran Mamdani is running on that issue. For the first time, citizens of New York City are more sympathetic to the Palestinian cause than the Israeli cause. Take it away, Mr. President, and we can beat Zohran Mamdani. I'm the Republican candidate. I'm the only law and order candidate. I will do it. You're the law and order president. That's why we can do it.
Curtis Sliwa, thank you. We are going to be watching very closely along with everybody here and I think across the nation as well. So thanks for your time today, sir. Good to see you. My pleasure.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.